Did you know that an ordinary-looking 1960 Lincoln penny could be worth a staggering $1.8 million? If you have old coins lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes as we dive deep into this rare and valuable penny. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how you can potentially cash in on your own rare coins. The Lincoln penny has been around since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States. In 1960, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, but a few rare errors and special varieties have skyrocketed in value. The key to a $1.8 million 1960 penny lies in its unique characteristics and minting errors. So what makes this particular coin so valuable? The answer lies in a rare minting error known as the D/D repunched mint mark. This happens when the Denver Mint accidentally stamps the D mint mark twice, slightly off-center. This error is extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. Additionally, condition plays a huge role. Coins graded MS67 or higher with this error are the ones fetching record-breaking prices. If you want to check your 1960 penny, here's what you need to do. Look for the D mint mark under the date on the obverse side of the coin. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to check if the D appears doubled. Check the condition. Higher grades mean higher value. If your coin is shiny and free from scratches, you might have a jackpot. Now, if you think you have this rare penny, don't rush to sell it just anywhere. Follow these steps to maximize your profit. Get your coin graded by PCGS or NGC. These are the most trusted grading services. Consult with professional numismatists or reputable coin dealers. Consider selling at high-end coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Watch out for scams. Never sell to unverified buyers online. Even if your 1960 penny isn't the rarest one, don't lose hope. Other valuable varieties include the small date and large date variations, as well as high-grade specimens that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Always double-check before spending any old coins. So, do you have a rare 1960 penny sitting in your collection? If so, you could be the next person to make millions from an old coin. Let me know in the comments if you have one of these pennies. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on valuable coins. 1969 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver during a time of economic change in the U.S. While most pennies from this era are only worth a few cents, a rare error variety makes some of these coins incredibly valuable. So what makes this coin worth millions? The secret lies in a rare doubling error known as a double die obverse. If you look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust, along with the year 1969, you'll see a distinct doubling effect. This error was caused by a mistake in the minting process, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. Want to know if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what to look for. Pay close attention to the word Liberty and In God We Trust. The doubling should be very clear. The D mint mark should be correctly positioned below the date 1969. The better the condition, the more valuable it will be. So how much can you expect to make if you find one? Well, one of these rare pennies sold for $1.7 million at auction. Even lower grade versions can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. The key to getting the highest price is having your coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. If you think you have this rare penny, here's how to cash in. Use services like PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Consider selling at major coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. eBay and other collectible platforms can also bring in high offers. Visit a reputable dealer, but make sure to get multiple offers to ensure you get the best price. While you're checking your change, don't stop at the 1969 penny. Other rare and valuable Lincoln pennies include. So what are you waiting for? Go check your coins now! You could be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on valuable coins. And if you found a rare penny, tell us in the comments below. 1970 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was produced from 1959 to 2008. This series replaced the wheat penny design and is still in circulation today. But what makes this particular coin so rare and valuable? Let's find out. Not all 1970 D pennies are worth millions, so you must know what to look for. Here are the key factors that determine its incredible value. Some 1970 D pennies have been struck on the wrong planchet, leading to unusual colors, weights, and compositions. This error causes visible doubling in the inscription's liberty, and the date 1970. A small misalignment can significantly boost the coin's value. A higher grade coin, especially in MS65 or better, can fetch astronomical prices. Now, let's get into how you can check your own 1970 D pennies for rare errors. You'll need to inspect fine details. Errors like doubling are easier to spot under bright light. A good book or online resource can help you confirm rare varieties. Some error pennies weigh slightly more or less than a normal one. Alright, you've found a 1970 D penny that might be worth big money. What's next? Here's how to sell it smartly and avoid scams. Get it professionally graded. Contact a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate your coin's value. Auction houses and online sales. Trusted platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and eBay are great places to sell. Avoid common scams. Be wary of private buyers offering quick cash without proper authentication. The next time you check your loose change, take a closer look. You could be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. Imagine turning 1 cent into $1.6 million. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable coin tips. 1975 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1 cent penny is a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and coin enthusiasts. Many people wonder if this penny could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars in today's market. Let's dive into the details of this coin, its rarity, and its true market value. First, let's talk about the design. The 1975 penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, which has been used on the Lincoln cent since 1909. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 and used until 2008. This penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and weighs about 3.11 grams. One of the most common questions is why there is no mint mark on some 1975 pennies. The answer is simple. If a 1975 penny does not have a mint mark, it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike other mints that use mint marks, Philadelphia did not use a mint mark on pennies at that time. This means that a 1975 penny without a mint mark is actually very common and millions were produced. Now let's talk about value. Many people are curious about whether this coin is worth a fortune. The reality is that most 1975 no mint mark pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent if they are found in circulated condition. However, if the penny is in pristine uncirculated condition or has special features such as an error, it can be worth much more. One of the most valuable 1975 pennies are those with errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other rare minting mistakes. Some of these error coins have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error and the coin's overall condition. For example, a high-grade 1975 no mint mark penny that is graded MS67 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC could sell for a few $100s. However, if you have a 1975 penny with a rare error, it could be worth even more. Despite some online claims there are no known 1975 pennies that have sold for millions of dollars. It is always important to verify information from reliable numismatic sources before believing in exaggerated claims. If you think you have a valuable 1975 penny, it is best to have it professionally graded and authenticated. This will help determine its true market value and ensure that you get the best price if you decide to sell it. So, while the 1975 no-mint mark penny is an interesting piece of history and can be worth more than face value in some cases, it is not $1 million coin. Always do your research and consult professional numismatists before making any decisions about buying or selling rare coins. 1980 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny and its current market value. Could you be holding a fortune in your hand? Stay tuned to find out. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1980 Lincoln penny was produced by the United States Mint, and millions of them were struck. However, not all pennies are created equal, and some rare varieties can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Now, you might be wondering, what does it mean when a penny has no mint mark? Simply put, a mint mark indicates which U.S. mint facility produced the coin. The main facilities are Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia minted coins often do not carry a mint mark, so a 1980 penny without one is typically from the Philadelphia Mint. However, some rare error coins or special varieties can significantly increase the value of these pennies. So what makes a 1980 Lincoln penny worth big money? There are a few key factors to consider. The first is condition. A coin in mint state with sharp details and nowhere can be worth much more than a circulated one. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC assess coins based on their quality and assign them a grade from 1 to 70, with MS70 being a perfect coin. Next, let's talk about errors. Error coins are where the real money is. Some rare 1980 pennies have minting mistakes such as off-center strikes, double die errors, or missing elements. If you come across a penny with a double image on Lincoln's face or lettering, it could be a rare double die variety, which collectors will pay a premium for. Other errors, like clipped planchets, broad strikes, or die breaks, can also make a penny extremely valuable. Now, on to the big question: how much is a 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth? The majority of these pennies are only worth face value if they are heavily circulated. However, if you have one in pristine condition, it could sell for a few dollars or even over $100 if graded MS67 or higher. For rare error coins, the value skyrockets. Some 1980 Lincoln pennies with major errors have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auctions. In rare cases, if a unique or highly desirable error is found, collectors could be willing to pay tens of thousands or more. The highest auction prices come from coins with exceptional quality and rarity. While it is uncommon to find a 1980 penny worth millions, it is not impossible if an extremely rare and valuable error is discovered in top condition. The coin market is always changing and collectors are constantly on the lookout for special finds. So how can you check if your penny is valuable? First, examine it under a magnifying glass to look for any unusual features. Compare it to known error varieties, and if you think you have something special, consider getting it graded by a professional service. A graded coin not only confirms its authenticity, but also helps determine its true market value. 1984 D Lincoln penny is a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and coin enthusiasts. If you have one of these pennies in your pocket or collection, you might be wondering how much it is worth. Some Lincoln cents have been sold for thousands and even millions of dollars, but is the 1984 D penny one of them? Let's dive into the details and current market value of this coin. The 1984 D penny was minted in Denver and features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While billions of these pennies were produced, not all of them hold significant value. What makes a 1984 D penny valuable is its condition, rarity, and any possible mint errors. Coins that are in uncirculated condition with a high-grade rating from a professional grading service can fetch high prices in the market. One of the key factors that drive the value of a 1984 D penny is its grade. A coin graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading company can be worth significantly more than a circulated one. In general, a typical 1984 penny found in pocket change is worth face value, but if you have one in mint state condition, you could be looking at a value of several dollars to even hundreds, depending on the quality. Errors are another aspect that can make a 1984 penny worth much more than its face value. Some rare mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies, can increase a coin's value dramatically. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique errors, and they are willing to pay a premium for them. So can the 1984 Lincoln penny be worth millions of dollars, while rare pennies, like the 1943 copper penny or the 1955 double die penny, have sold for large sums? There is no known sale of a 1984 penny reaching the $1 million mark. However, that does not mean you should overlook your coins. Checking for errors and high-grade conditions could still make your penny valuable. If you want to determine the value of your 1984 penny, consider having it professionally graded. Look for signs of wear, luster, and possible errors that could increase its worth. Keep in mind that coin values fluctuate based on market demand and collector interest. For the most up-to-date pricing, it is best to check with online auction sites, professional grading services, or coin dealers. 1988 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. Could it really be worth millions of dollars? If you come across a 1988 penny in your pocket change, don't ignore it just yet. This little coin might hold more value than you think. Let's dive deep into the current market value and the potential worth of this rare penny. Many collectors are always on the hunt for valuable pennies, and the 1988 Lincoln cent is no exception. While most 1988 pennies are common and worth only face value, some rare varieties and minting errors can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1988 penny with the wrong design transition. This happens when the coin has the reverse design intended for the 1989 penny, known as the wide AM variety. The difference lies in the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. If the letters are far apart instead of touching, you could be holding a valuable coin. Another key factor that affects the value is the condition of the coin. A penny in pristine, uncirculated condition with no scratches or wear will always sell for more than one that has been in circulation for years. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC with high mint state (MS) ratings can command significant prices in the numismatic market. So, what is the market value of a 1988 no mint mark Lincoln penny? A regular circulated penny is worth only a cent, but if you have the rare variety with the wide AM and it's in excellent condition, it could sell for anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s at auction. Some of the rarest ones have reached 5 figures. However, rumors of a $1 million sale are often exaggerated, and no confirmed sale of a 1988 penny has reached that amount. If you think you have a rare 1988 penny, the best way to confirm its value is to have it professionally graded. Look for key details like the wide AM reverse, sharp details, and minimal wear. Check auction records and coin dealer listings to compare recent sales. Collectors and investors continue to search for these rare pennies, and the demand remains high. If you have a 1988 no mint mark penny, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a small fortune. Subscribe for more coin updates and valuable finds. 1991 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint and is one of the most common pennies in circulation. But don't let that fool you. While most of these coins are only worth face value, certain rare errors and high-grade examples have sold for shocking amounts at auctions. Now, let's talk about the real moneymakers. Some 1991 pennies have rare errors or perfect conditions that make them incredibly valuable. Here are a few key factors that could turn your penny into a jackpot. Certain pennies have dramatic minting mistakes, like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements. These errors can push the value into the thousands. If your penny is in top condition, graded MS67 or higher by professional grading companies, it could be worth a fortune. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Though most 1991D pennies are made of copper-plated zinc, any coin struck on a different planchet could be a one-of-a-kind discovery. Let's talk real numbers. In circulated condition, the 1991D penny is worth just 1 cent. However, if you find one in uncirculated, mint-state condition, the value jumps significantly. A high-grade MS67 Plus penny has been known to sell for over $3,000 at auction. Rare error varieties. Some collectors have paid tens of thousands of dollars. While there are no verified sales in the $1 million range yet, the coin market is unpredictable, and discoveries happen all the time. Want to know if you have a hidden treasure? Here's what you should do. Examine the coin under bright light for any minting errors. Look for doubling, missing letters, or unusual markings. Check the luster and condition. If there are no scratches or damage, your coin may have high value. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to spot fine details. If you think you have a rare piece, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its value. So, do you have a valuable 1991D Lincoln penny hiding in your collection? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin value updates, and hit that bell so you never miss out on the next big coin discovery. 2015 Lincoln Penny is a modern 1-cent coin featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. Coins without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, but some rare errors and unique conditions can make these pennies extremely valuable to collectors. Why are some of these pennies worth big money while the standard 2015 Lincoln penny is worth face value? Certain factors can push its price into the thousands or even millions. Key factors include mint errors. Coins with errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, and misprints are highly sought after by collectors. High-grade condition. If a penny is in mint state condition with no scratches, or where it can fetch a high price, especially if it is graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Rare variations. Some 2015 pennies have been found with unusual characteristics like missing letters, extra thickness in the design, or even unique die breaks that make them stand out from regular coins. Current market value and $1 million coins. The average circulated 2015 penny without a mint mark is only worth 1 cent. However, uncirculated high-grade specimens can be worth much more. MS65 to MS67 graded pennies can sell for anywhere between $10 to $100 depending on the market demand. MS68 or higher graded pennies are extremely rare and have been sold for over $5,000 at auctions. Error pennies with significant mistakes such as dramatic doubling or off-center strikes can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the error type and condition. $1 million pennies are rare, but not impossible. Some rare coins have been sold for high 6- or 7-figure amounts when they have extreme errors or unique features. Collectors and investors are always looking for the next big discovery, which is why checking your pocket change is so important. How to identify valuable 2015 pennies? Check the condition. Look for coins with no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Higher grade coins fetch higher prices. Use a magnifying glass to spot errors. Double die errors, missing letters, or off-center strikes could mean big money. Consider getting your penny graded. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and assign a value to your coin, which can significantly increase its market price. Where to sell your 2015 Lincoln penny? If you think you have a valuable penny, here are some places where you can sell it: online auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions, coin dealers and local coin shops, coin shows and numismatic conventions where collectors gather, online marketplaces and coin forums where enthusiasts look for rare coins. The 2015 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but rare variations, high grades, and unique errors can make it worth a significant amount of money. Always check your pocket change because you never know when you might come across a hidden gem that could make you rich. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. See you in the next video. 2017 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why some of these coins could be worth thousands, even millions of dollars. Stay with me because I'm going to break down everything you need to know, including the current market value, rare errors, and how you can find one. The 2017 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the Shield Cent series. While millions of these coins were produced, a few have some unique features that make them highly valuable. Now, what makes a 2017 D penny special? It's all about errors. Here are some rare mistakes to look for. Some pennies have noticeable doubling in the letters or numbers. A strong doubling can skyrocket the value. If your penny has a missing part of the design because it was struck off center, it could be valuable. If a 2017 D penny was mistakenly struck on a dime, planchet, nickel, or another metal, it could be a major find. These are raised areas on the coin due to a broken die. Some collectors pay big money for extreme versions of these errors. How much is the 2017 D Lincoln penny worth? So let's talk numbers. A regular 2017 D penny is worth just 1 cent, but if you have one of these rare errors, the value jumps significantly. A minor double die can fetch $50 to $200. A major off-center strike can be worth $500 to $2,000. A wrong planchet error recently sold for $5,000 plus. A near-perfect MS-70 graded coin is sold for over $7,000 at auction. Now, there have been rumors and exaggerated claims about a 2017 D penny selling for $1 million. While no confirmed sales have hit that level, it's possible that a unique, never-before-seen error could bring an insane price in the right auction. If you think you've found a valuable 2017 D penny, here's what you should do next. Check with a magnifying glass or microscope for doubling, errors, and minting issues. Compare with verified auction listings on eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC for the best chance at selling for top dollar. Final thoughts. Coins like the 2017 D Lincoln penny prove that treasure can be hiding in plain sight. Even if you don't find a $1 million penny, checking your change can lead to surprising discoveries and potential cash in your pocket. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin update. 1968 D Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be thinking, isn't that just another penny? Well, not exactly. While most 1968 pennies are worth only their face value, there's a fascinating story behind this specific coin, and in rare cases, it could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. The 1968 D Lincoln 1-cent penny was minted in Denver, and it features the classic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse side, you'll see the iconic Lincoln Memorial. For most people, this is just another piece of pocket change, but here's the catch. Not all 1968 D pennies are created equal. In fact, some of them are worth much more than their face value due to unique factors like minting errors, condition, and scarcity. First, let's talk about what could make a 1968 D penny worth more than its 1 cent value. The vast majority of these pennies are worth only 1 cent, but there are rare exceptions. Some of these exceptions come in the form of minting errors. Minting errors happen when the coin is struck incorrectly during the manufacturing process, leading to things like double dies, off-center strikes, or even unusual flaws in the coin's design. The most famous error with the 1968 D penny is the double die variety. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts during the process, causing the image on the coin to be stamped twice, creating a blurry or doubled effect. This type of coin is known as a double die coin and can be worth significantly more, especially in good condition. When it comes to determining how much a 1968D double die Lincoln penny could be worth, it really depends on the quality of the coin and its rarity. Most 1968D double die pennies are worth a few $100s, but if you have one in excellent condition, it could fetch thousands of dollars at auction. For example, a 1968D penny with a noticeable doubling effect on both the obverse, the front, and reverse, the back, can sell for anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the severity of the doubling and the coin's grade. Now, if the coin has an exceptionally high grade and shows clear, strong doubling, there's even potential for it to reach a market value that's even higher. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. Could a 1968D Lincoln penny be worth $1 million? In most cases, the answer is no. But here's the thing. There have been rare situations where coins with errors, especially famous ones like the 1968D double die, have sold for incredibly high prices due to factors like celebrity collectors, bidding wars, and especially well-preserved examples. In an auction setting, coins with historical significance, unusual error types, or extreme rarity can sometimes go for far beyond expected prices. While it may be a long shot, if you find a perfect, well-documented example of a 1968D double die penny with immense historical interest and demand, it's not completely out of the question that the right buyer could pay a premium price for it. A perfect 1968D penny with a rare error could, in theory, reach the $1 million mark if certain conditions align. But remember, this is extremely rare, and not something you should expect from just any 1968D penny. If you believe you have a 1968D Lincoln penny that could be valuable, you might be wondering where to go next. Here's what I recommend. Look for signs of doubling or other minting errors. A magnifying glass can help you get a closer look at the coin's details. Getting your coin professionally graded by a company like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) is important for determining its true market value. You can check out auction sites like eBay or coin-specific auction houses to see how much other 1968D pennies with errors have been selling for. If your penny is worth more than face value, selling it at the right auction or to the right buyer could be lucrative. Be prepared to do some research and possibly even get in touch with professional dealers or auction houses to get the best price. While finding a 1968D Lincoln penny in your pocket change and thinking it's worth $1 million is highly unlikely, there are definitely instances where a well-preserved, error-free 1968D penny with a unique feature can be worth thousands, and in rare cases, even more. If you come across a 1968D penny that looks a bit unusual, don't just throw it away. Take the time to look for minting errors, and if you think you've found something special, get it professionally graded. You never know, you might have a coin that's more valuable than you thought.